Have you ever wondered what fits inside a hacker's backpack? Not magic, not some secret USB that can hack the world in 5 seconds like the movies. Just a collection of specialized tools. Some are small enough to fit in your pocket, others look completely harmless, but each one is designed to test a different part of a system's security. Recently, hacking gadgets have become more popular than ever. You see them all over YouTube, social media, and cybersecurity conferences. Some people think they're illegal. Others think they can hack anything with a single button. The truth is far more interesting. These gadgets don't magically break into systems. They interact with wireless signals, USB devices, RFID cards, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, radio frequencies, or network traffic. Their real purpose is to help security professionals identify weaknesses before criminals do. Before we begin, if you enjoy my videos and want to learn hacking the right way, make sure to subscribe to Hacker's Arsenal. I upload new cybersecurity videos every single week, so you don't miss the next one. Now let's open the toolbox. Let's start with one of the most recognizable hacking gadgets ever made, Flipper Zero. At first glance, it looks like a tiny toy with a little dolphin on the screen, but inside it's packed with radios, NFC, RFD, infrared, Bluetooth, and GPIO capabilities. Instead of attacking a system on its own, it communicates with different wireless technologies, allowing security researchers to test how securely those technologies are implemented. That's exactly why it has become one of the most talked about cybersecurity gadgets in recent years. Next comes the Wi-Fi Pineapple, a device built for wireless security testing. Think of it as a tool that helps security professionals study how devices behave when connecting to wireless networks. By observing connection behavior in controlled environments, organizations can discover configuration weaknesses and improve the security of their wireless infrastructure. Another device you'll hear about all the time is the Raspberry Pi. On its own, it's just a tiny, low-cost computer, but install Kali Linux on it, and it becomes a portable cybersecurity lab. Security professionals use it to practice Linux, run network monitoring tools, learn scripting, automate security tasks, and build custom cybersecurity projects. What makes the Raspberry Pi so popular isn't its size, it's the flexibility. You can carry an entire learning lab in your pocket and experiment almost anywhere, making it one of the best devices for anyone starting their cybersecurity journey. Then there's the USB Rubber Ducky. To a computer, it doesn't identify itself as a USB drive. Instead, it behaves like a keyboard. This allows security teams to demonstrate how quickly a trusted input device can automate commands if a computer accepts it without proper controls. Another fascinating gadget is the LAN Turtle. It looks like an ordinary USB to Ethernet adapter, but it's designed for network administration and security assessments. Once connected inside an authorized environment, it can help administrators monitor and troubleshoot network behavior. Now let's talk about something that doesn't even need wires. The HackRF One. Unlike gadgets designed for one specific technology, the HackRF One is a software-defined radio. That means it can receive and transmit across a wide range of radio frequencies used by many different wireless systems. Security researchers use software-defined radios to study wireless protocols, analyze radio communication, and better understand how different wireless technologies operate. IMSI Catcher. It's a specialized device used to study how mobile phones communicate with nearby cell towers. By simulating a cellular base station in authorized testing or research environments, it helps security professionals understand mobile network security, identify weaknesses, and improve cellular protections. Another powerful tool is the Proxmark 3. It's widely used by security professionals to study RFID and NFC technologies found in access cards, key fobs, and contactless systems. It helps researchers analyze how these systems communicate, identify security weaknesses in authorized environments, and understand how modern access control works. If you're interested in physical security and RFID research, the Proxmark 3 is one of the most respected tools in the field. And that's what makes these gadgets so interesting. Each one focuses on a completely different layer of technology. These gadgets don't make someone a hacker. Knowledge does. Every device is just another tool for learning how technology works, discovering security weaknesses, and helping build safer systems. Because in cybersecurity, understanding always beats guessing. You are watching Hacker's Arsenal, and I will see you in the next one.